What is good, everybody? Mr. Boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another video. Now, before we get this video started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys share this video. Okay, so listen, we are itching closer and closer and closer to football season. We are 2 months away from the MEAC SWAC Challenge, man. I'm excited for it. I know y'all excited for it. But listen, so for the next 2 months up until week 0, we are going to watch one game a week just to get us mentally prepared for football. Because, listen, it's going to be right before we know it. All right, so the game that we're going to watch this week is the 2004 Florida Classic. This is, y'all know, FAMU versus Bethune-Cookman. So this was the highest scoring Florida Classic in its history. And I think around this time, Eric Wims was playing receiver around this time. I think Nick Collins was here around this time. So, listen, had about over damn near 60 first downs, over 1,100 yards total between both teams, over 100 points between both the teams, and this was very high scoring. Now, this was, I think, had about 70,000 people here. This was played in Orlando. This was played at Walt Disney. So listen, so for those of y'all that have been looking for some old HBCU football games to watch, I'm pretty sure they're out somewhere. But this is a channel that we do watch them. So we are going to watch a lot more of these, within the next few weeks or so. But we are going to get to this game, man. I'm very excited. Now I think the quarterback for FAMU, I think, was Ben Doherty. I think that's his name. And I think Jimmy Russell, I think there was another quarterback that started for Bethune-Cookman, but I think Jimmy Russell actually finished the game for him. And I think he kind of went a little crazy. But yeah, this was all-around game, and I didn't even watch it either. But, I think I was in high school when this.
Along with Miller and Montgomery, and again on second down, going to the air, this time to the near side, and it's Morgan on the reception, and Morgan gets it out across the 30 to about the 31.
Who is that?
And FAMU was opening the game with a no.
On second down. Again from the shotgun, Doherty. This time hands off to Pompey. He tests the offensive line for the first time, and the defensive line of Bethune-Cookman College with the running play.
And these receivers out there, he can come out, sometimes just slide through there and nobody sees him.
3rd and inches. Pompey gets the call, gets the first down across the 40 to about the 43-yard line before it's picked up by Ike Jackson.
Incomplete passes.
Working out a traditional set right now on 1st and 10. Play action again. Now there's a draw play, delayed draw. And again, it's Pompey on the carry, and he's across the 2nd down and 7. And now a pass. Kaiser wide open at the 30, 20, 15,
That's crazy.
10, 5, touchdown. Florida.
Left him wide open like that? Okay. Again, leave that man wide open like that?
So the Rattlers strike quickly. 53 yards.
Cookman didn't have anybody. As you can
Wow.
see.
I had nobody over there.
Easy throw and catch, and he just
That's
had
crazy. The coach ain't see that?
to the end zone. That's a big mistake by
That's
Bethune-Cookman,
crazy.
giving up an early touchdown
Damn.
with no coverage.
Kaiser, 7th reception. Paul Johnson quit the team earlier this week. So Wesley Taylor, a freshman out of Riverview, Florida, going to attempt the point after.
Damn.
The kick is up.
Damn.
And it is no good. And we'll talk about the fact that they've
man.
Xavier Butler on the wing to the right. Butler's the man in motion. And now a flag goes down. The pass is complete.
Give me that.
With nothing going, maybe a yard, and that is all for Eric Weems, who had the big game a year ago and scored 3 touchdowns. Wing type back. Weems is on the wing to the left side. Weems goes in motion. Here's the option.
Oh, no. Oh, go, Eric, go. Come here.
Knocked out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. And they're tough opponents this year. They opened up with Illinois. They played Tulane. They played Temple. They played Virginia Tech. So here's a
we out. Come here.
trying to get some yardage, gets up across the 22 to the 25-yard line. The ground, and now they're facing a 2nd and 21 from their own 8-yard line. Back to pass is Rucker.
Oh, get out of there.
Almost
a safety.
He did get out of there.
I was getting there a safety.
That was very close to being a safety and coming up. Defense back Rucker's working out of the shotgun from his own end zone. Came close to a sack on that 2nd down play. Buy some time. Throws it long. Incomplete. Nobody home. It'll be 4th down. Weems, the intended receiver. He was the closest BCC player to the ball. It'll be 4th down. Today, they lead it 7-0, starting at the Bethune 44-yard line. Doherty out of the shotgun again.
Okay.
Quick little dink pass and a holding penalty, or some type of penalty is going to be maybe roughing the passer. Let's see what happens. Yard line. And Doherty was trying to run with the ball, but nowhere to go, as he was wrapped up immediately by Khalid Barker, the nose guard. It is 2nd down. 2nd and 20.
Whoa.
Blitz. The screen.
You almost got there, too. Okay, come here.
And Pompey picks up yards back across midfield, back in the Bethune. 3rd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Pompey. The running back.
Doherty in his last college game throws it long. Incomplete. Looking downfield for Ron Wright, number 89. And
whenever you're going against this wide attack with the wishbone, you have to make sure you cover all your bases defensively.
One of the nice things and great things about
Man, right in the end zone.
He went into the end zone. He touched in the end zone. One of the great things about this punter, Damon Miller, is he prides himself on coughing.
I used to wear them short sleeves on both arms too. I used to wear those.
At the 25. Brown in motion.
Oh no! Whoa! Oh no!
FAMU
Who are you
has it
pitching to?
at the 14-yard line. First turnover of the ball game. Tariq Brown, 1st and 10. Doherty throws, has it.
And first play. Come here. Give me that.
Touchdown.
Give me that.
A&M. Ron Wright on the reception.
Wow, that was just an effort play. That's one after the catch. He had first contact at about the 5-yard line. He was able to shake off 2 guys right now, even with the 3-week layoff.
8:40 remaining.
Oh, God.
And here's a 2-point conversion.
Watch
out.
Not much going on.
Whoa.
And maybe getting into the end zone. Throws it out.
Knocked
away, incomplete for the 2-point conversion. But they made it exciting, didn't they?
That was almost a great catch. He went in forward with one hand. It looked like he had it, but just a bit.
That was a kicker too.
They threw it to me.
That was the kicker. That was crazy.
You can see they had contact on the 5-yard line. He shakes off 3 BCC defenders, gets into the end zone to give the Florida A&M Rattlers a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, dog.
Now the kicker.
Come here.
He goes out for the pass. The linemen don't go downfield, so they were smart.
That is crazy.
You know why? He
Oh
almost
my
came down
God.
with it. He's a punter or kicker. He's used to going up and catching those.
Oh my God. That was
78
crazy.
fumbles coming into the game.
Good
And
quarterback
lost
in the
16.
game. This is Jimmy.
In fact, they were considered one of the top teams in terms of giveaway takeaway ratio in the nation. They were plus 21 as far as the number of times they've turned the ball over. Actually, he's from
175. He's small.
Jonesboro, Georgia. Went to Riverdale High down there.
That's a small kid.
Had a concussion against Grambling early. He's back to pass.
We come through.
He lets it fly. Man is
Oh.
man.
Oh! Okay. Look at him. Check him out. Check him out. Okay, I like that.
We have a new quarterback and a new ball.
I like that.
8 yards.
I like that.
Pass play.
Russell coming off the bench. Everybody thinks he's going to run. First play of the game. His first play in the game.
Damn, that is crazy.
What an arm. That ball is in the air for a long way.
On the move, too.
Richard Woodbury, only his second
He caught it
reception
inside.
of the year. And what else?
At 92 yards.
Yeah, with 92.
Maybe they do better backed up.
Doherty from the shotgun. Quick out, incomplete. Near side. Intending it for number 85. And that is Roddy Thomas, the leading receiver on this, all on the receiving end. Here's the draw play to Pompey. And he takes it for about 3.
All of the time.
Here's Doherty rolling to the left.
Come here, go ahead.
He's going to run it. Keeps it, slides down, and gets the first down. A penalty is tacked on to the play.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's piling on or a face mask.
Yeah, I'm almost positive at that quarterback.
1st and 10 on the penalty. And here's the draw to Pompey. Richard Pompey.
Whoa, come here. Whoa.
First down. Still running with power down to the 40 of Bethune. Pompey with a big run. About third offense. And they put the ball in the air this time. Morgan, all sharp, comes in for Pompey at the running back spot. They're going without the huddle. Doherty stands in there, pump fakes, throws it, wide open. Kaiser out of bounds. 1st and 10, 1st and goal.
Kaiser out there getting money right now. Kaiser getting money right now.
It is 1st and goal, Bethune. Throws incomplete. The linebacker got his hands on that one, I believe. Zeke Jackson. Doherty throws.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. In and out of the hands of Morgan. Or was that Morgan or 83? Oh, at the 9. And they're going to go for it if it goes to 4th and 9.
I would.
Well, because their kicking game isn't the best. He had a man on a quick post. He missed number 89. That was Ron Wright. He only attempted 1. The other kicker who left the team earlier this week, Wes Johnson, he kicked. He was 0 for 3. No good.
Damn.
They're 0 for 5 in field goals this year.
0 for 5?
I thought that kick was good. That was
Hold up. First of all,
to being a good kick.
they only kicked 5 field goals that year,
He says
and
he
they
can
missed
see
all of
more,
them?
Has better concept
That's
of what's going on
insane.
the field when he's up in the press box. And here's a fumble. And let's see who has it. FAMU. A fumble on the exchange between the quarterback and I believe the running back, ride number 96. Let's see.
Looked like he's tried to pull it out. I don't know if he was trying to hand it off or take it and continue on with the option play, but the ball was definitely on the ground.
Down in 10. Doherty from the gun. Pompey with the handoff. Spins away and down inside the 15 to about the 14, a 5-yard gain for Richard Pompey, his dad, Robert, was a member of that squad. It is 2nd down. Doherty, pump fakes, throws. Kaiser!
Oh, he dropped it.
Good job by the safety
Damn,
to
he
come
dropped
over and knock the ball away, loses his helmet. That's Nick Collins.
That's Nick Collins? Damn, Nick, you dropped it. You dropped your money.
Inside. This is a 3rd down play, 3rd and 5, and they're going to be shy by about a yard of a 1st down. So it'll bring up a 4th and 1. Let's see what. 4th and 1, full house backfield. Pompey going for it. Does he make it? It's going to be close. They're going to have to measure. This is very close. It's one of those left foot, right foot spots. Depending on where the official or the line judge or the head linesman puts the ball. The right foot of the line judge on this side.
Not here.
And Mickey was here for the coin toss. Minnie must have been out shopping at the mall.
He's not a football fan.
Doherty wide open.
Oh, wow, wide open. Okay.
Coming down the backfield, that is not sharp. That's 34. I thought it was 32. The 34 is LeVon Gordon, a fullback.
Hey, big boy.
This one for 9 yards.
That's just a good play fake inside.
Listen, they don't use fullbacks no more, man.
Uncovered. Big
They do not use fullbacks no more.
In the Florida Classic.
4:02 remaining. And it's what is more interesting about this particular, maybe 21. They're going for the two-point conversion. Doherty hands off to Pompey, who cuts it back, and he gets
Pompey. Okay.
Yes, he does for the two-point conversion. So 21 points on the board by Florida A&M.
21-7 first quarter.
Lost to Howard University. Here's Eric Weems. He's off and running and bumped out of bounds after a first down at the 30-yard line.
I think Mark talked about an emotionless Bethune-Cookman team. I think Weems is the guy.
And one on the reception. That reception came with 9 seconds to go. First and 10 at their own 30. Russell back to pass.
Come here. Whoa.
Good block.
And he gets close to another first down, about 9 yards on the play before he is finally brought down by Ed Whitting's. Florida A&M has to be careful of defensively, is being very
Damn!
Said he went down at the 41.
That's his ass.
One of the things you have to be
blasted his ass. Okay.
Fam, because they have to face something that they obviously have not prepared for.
And
you fumbled.
again. The ball goes on the ground and he picks it up. That is Russell. Now he's running. Gets close to another first down and does get the first down across midfield into FAMU territory. So Jimmy Russell, A&T, he ran the ball for 105 yards a week ago against Howard on 21 attempts. So he can do it. The pass. Incomplete. A little bit too big for Xavier Butler, the intended receiver downfield. And that'll bring up a second down. A kick the field goal with 9 seconds left. So, you talk about those 9-second games. They've had 2 in 2 years. Here's Russell again. Steps up. He's going to take off and run. But he's dropped immediately. Not a whole lot of running room that time as the defense, number 27.
Boy, too small to be doing that running, boy. You better be sliding.
You have to get to the 39 of FAMU to get the first down. Russell throws behind the intended receiver. And that was Xavier Butler. Bring up fourth down.
I think they're going to...
Doing the wave?
Down to 5 seconds.
They're doing the wave?
Russell wants to throw. In trouble. Sacked. That is the 27th time this year that the Bethune quarterback has been sacked. And FAMU comes up. They lead it by a score of 21-7. Doherty from the shotgun again. Quick pass. This little pitch and catch. You know what this reminds me of, this offense? The old Mississippi Valley with Jerry Rice and Willie Totten, because that's all they used to do. It was nothing. Maybe the clock wasn't set properly.
Well, Charlie, the fans are having a great time. They've been doing the wave, and now they're doing like a slow motion wave.
Pompey going for the first down, and looks like he has it.
I've never seen that before.
That's sharp.
Probably a good football player if he was related to those two guys.
First down and 10. FAMU from the gun. Sharp has the ball. Turns the corner. Left side. Still on his feet. Cuts it back.
Come here.
Player, as you said, and he's down to the 10-yard line. First and goal. They'll mark it at the 8. Pompey, the second back in the eye. Sharp is up back. Doherty, the quarterback, gives it to Pompey. Cuts it back. Down at the 5-yard line goes Rashard Pompey.
All tackles just go downhill also. A lot of versatility.
Second and goal. Doherty, backside pressure. Has a pass complete, and it goes incomplete. Or they call it a complete pass to Sharp, and it's at the 5-yard. And they were 18 of 29 coming into the ball game. Remember, they missed a field goal earlier. Doherty throws it.
Easy.
Turnaround, touchdown. And it's complete to Morgan. Morgan beat his man with a quick comeback. And actually, Doherty threw the ball before the receiver
purposely throws it behind, as you can see here on the replay. Old run and shoot special. Warren Moon used to throw this ball extremely well, and he just gets right into the end zone. That's a hard play for the defender to stop. That's 4 touchdown passes for Doherty today.
It certainly is.
So he's definitely having a real big game for his last quarterback.
Ricky Williams, Kyle Herbert, the
kickoff
to receive the kick. Herbert will field it at the 6.
Oh! Come here. Okay. I like that. I like that. When he get back in the game. Okay. When he get back in the game. I like it.
Coming to life. Here's Kyle Herbert on the kickoff return.
Boom.
Look at it.
That's the block right there.
And he gets by the kicker, and it's all over now.
I don't think he's worried about the kicker. Anthony Daniels.
Most people aren't.
Okay.
Anthony Daniels threw that block on the 30-yard.
Years the head coach.
I like that.
of the
Okay.
Wildcats of Bethune from their own 32 is where they'll go to work. That is FAMU. FAMU with the ball. Doherty on the keeper.
Smooth with the shades and a button down. I like it.
Where they can still win the game.
Gain of 7 by Doherty on the last play. Hangs in there. He's already thrown 4 touchdown passes today. Sprints out, throws, has it complete for a first down. Here's Doherty. That is his 13th completion of the afternoon.
He's also throwing touchdowns to 4 different people.
Yeah. On the ground, Gorham has a touchdown reception, and he gains about 7. Down to about the 45 of Bethune. You know, every play, every hurt doesn't
get the ball at the 20-yard line.
Second down and 4. Decides he's going to keep it. He's going to be a 2 yards shy of the first down. Gains only a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 2. He will again work from the shotgun. They're going with a lot of no huddle. Quick pass out in the flat.
Oh, you sell up. Uh-oh.
Is Miller back in the middle of the field.
You ain't getting away from him.
He's inside the 20 for a first down.
Get away from Nick like that easy.
Rod Miller. Here's the quarterback, Doherty, again keeping the ball. And not much running room for him right there. Picks up a yard or 2. On 2nd down and 8. Throws it in the corner.
Oh!
Nice try in the end zone.
He dropped it.
Diving for it.
And he got hit too.
Pressure on the quarterback. And intended receiver. Bethune, right?
It'll be okay. Season's over after the night.
That's right. You get a lot of Epsom salts. Completion down to the 9-yard line. And that should be close enough for a first down. Let's see. It's very close. Now, I don't think he has the first down. It's right between.
But I've never seen a warning given for that. Usually it's a penalty.
Yeah, it's maybe he's being nice because there's so many people here. That was a great play in the backfield. Big number 91, that's William Hudson.
So a typical passing team to score once they get inside the 10-yard line.
From the shotgun again. Doherty rolling right. Throws it into the corner.
Good defense. Way to knock it out.
Collins covering Mr. Rod Miller.
Hey, man. Collins everywhere.
Who's missed everything. On a 3rd and goal at the 6 for FAMU. Doherty. Out of bounds. It was caught, but it was out of bounds. That would have been his 4th touchdown. Derek Williams, 5th touchdown pass. 23 yards for Wesley Taylor. He still hasn't made one this year. Neither has the team. This one is up.
Hey, he got his first field goal. Okay.
Wesley Taylor spits the upright with a 23-yard field goal.
Hey, man, he should be celebrating.
31-14. 9-17.
He should be celebrating. He got his first field. He made his first field goal.
We'll be back now. First down and 10. Here's a little counter. Back to the running back Johnson, Rodney Johnson.
That's Rodney Johnson on the carry. That was a strange.
Russell working from the gun. Rodney Johnson, the back there with him. He's looking out in the flat. Weems too high for him. Incomplete. Eric Weems, the intended receiver.
Like you said, great weather, great city.
3rd and inches. Here's Rodney Johnson. He gets the first down. Rodney Johnson with the first down for Bethune game. That was it. Nobody, Suber did it regularly. 100 times he would attempt to run the ball. Here's Russell. Time. Incomplete. Weems, the intended receiver.
Well dressed out with White.
Yes, always. Second down and 10. Brought down from behind. There's your man again. He's got a fumble recovery, and he also has a big sack that time for Florida A&M. Remember, here's a sack and a fumble recovery in this one. 7:10 to go in the second quarter from the shotgun. Here's Russell. There's a man wide open in the middle of the field. There's a flag down, and he finally gets it complete, and it should be enough for a first down to Woodbury, the man who has the touchdown. He was wide open. Game on third down conversions. They were 48%. Standing in there, throws, and very close to a first down. On a 3rd and 26, and Woodbury on the reception. Up to the 39-yard line, their own 39. 6:05 to go. Jimmy Russell steps out of pressure. And falls down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 3.
I think that was a slide.
Yeah, he didn't want to get hit. It's all about speed. You can't miss a tackle. It's 6 points, so you got to be disciplined.
We out again. We out. Come on, get out of there.
Russell making moves to the outside, and he gets the first down.
As you can see, he's a runner at the quarterback position. He's another running back that Florida A&M is going to have.
He was great, and now you look at Jimmy Russell.
They stack that.
Alvin finds him somewhere. And here's Eric Weems, and Eric gets about 7 yards to the 39-yard line of FAMU Clays, and he is making them exciting. Here's Rodney Johnson on the handoff on a little counter inside. They need it about 2 yards, and Bethune-Cookman facing a 3rd and 2 at the 39-yard line of Florida A&M.
Got blasted, didn't he? Uh-oh, come here.
Quick pass out the flat. That's Weems, and he gets the first down with plenty to spare. Down to the 25-yard line. So this is the 12th play of this drive for them. And there's the quarterback.
Get out of here.
First and goal at the 10. This drive started at their own 15-yard line, and they've already first and goal at the 9. Weems in motion. Back to pass. Russell wants to take off and run, but he's not going to get anywhere. Brought down immediately before he could get going. Certainly is.
Oh, the pitch. TD.
And he's in for 6. Touchdown, Bethune.
It was a matter of time before Weems found the end zone.
Drive with 14 plays.
And that's the wide ball ran in perfection. You fake the fullback. Quarterback makes the outside guy take him. Pitch man dives into the end zone from 10 yards out.
Gomez from their own 15. Little wing pass out in the flat. And some running room.
He is getting busy.
To the near side.
He is getting busy this game.
And finally, Nick Collins ran him down. I'll tell you
how out there getting busy.
You can see it on that play. Yeah.
To get into the end zone under 2 minutes to go. That was a big gain that time. 31 yards. Almost intercepted. Did he get it? No. Hit the ground. That was Larry Summers. Go.
You're throwing the Kaiser
First
too.
half. Good ball game in Orlando here. Little.
Oh my God! They do that?
Flag on pass interference.
They do that?
That looked like incidental contact.
Yeah, it looked like they
Procedure penalty against Florida A&M. 2nd and 10 for Doherty. And the Rattlers. Under pressure. Doherty killing his strength at 215 pounds and 6'4" and gets the first down.
That's a quarterback.
Yeah, he has 4 brothers and 2 sisters. And that pass caught inside the 10. First and goal for Gerald Morgan. Gerald Morgan paid the lone setback with Doherty. First and goal, FAMU. Rolling right. Throws. Man wide open. Wide open.
He gave it to him.
Kaiser. The defenders fell down. And Kaiser was wide open, but he couldn't get
Kaiser, gotta get your feet down,
Doherty
baby.
just couldn't. Second down and goal. They may come to the near side. Nobody there. And a flag. We may have holding on the defense.
I think you will, but that was a rub route what they're trying to do.
Gorham has the ball. Gorham cuts inside. Gorham's in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida A&M.
Okay. 17-point game.
Running.
Gorham with 2 touchdowns today, 1 rushing and 1 as a receiver. So that time aided by penalties, and FAMU was able to go 85 yards itself in just 5 plays, aided by a couple of penalties on the defense, and they used 2 minutes.
Open it up and try to score.
I don't blame them. Why not? You can go in 10 down.
And we got it open.
No way.
Russell.
There he goes.
Has it complete. Near side. And about an 8-yard gain to Xavier Butler. Up to about the 20 go after this week. This is Bethune's last game of the season. They play Florida International a week from today. And here's Jimmy Russell.
Oh, Lord.
He needs to get out of bounds to stop the clock now. And does he? No. Well, because of the chains move, he might get the clock stopped.
25 seconds.
Russell again, the lone back there. From the shotgun. Looking down the middle.
Come here.
Throws. And it's complete. On the far sideline to Jonathan Summers. And it's down under 13 seconds now. First and 10. Throws it away. It's out of bounds. The clock stops with 6 seconds to go.
I think now you have to take a shot at the end zone. You can't play around.
Going to work from the shotgun. He's going to let it fly. There's a man out there.
I thought he was going to catch that.
Receiver stopped running, as you said. That was Newell, the tight end.
Damn.
For the backup wide receiver, number 80, lead. And let's see if they throw this ball down the field from their own 31-yard line. Here's a pass to Weems in the flat. Weems gets about 6 yards on the play.
Great way to start the second half. Jimmy Russell.
FAMU, of course, came into the game 3-6. Had some tough opposition this year. That's Rodney Johnson on the carry. Bethune started the season. They were supposed to play Savannah State. That was wiped out because wiped out a lot of practice time. Of course, Coach White has said his team, as far as he's concerned, as Rodney Johnson gets the call, has not been in Wyatt conditioning shape to play this season. They lost a lot. Bethune-Cookman Wildcat team this year. A lot of parents lost homes or roofs on homes. In fact, some of them still have not gotten the roofs back on their houses as of today, and that hurricane happened way back in September.
Right, it's been a big factor.
Second down and 5. Russell, who did not start the game but came off the bench and fired the team up, and quarterback is running down the left side, trying to get to that first down.
That's a flag today. That hit right there is a flag today. Especially if it's a quarterback.
Third down and 7. After that penalty. Pass. Caught. Butler at the 15-yard line. There's no way he was supposed to catch that pass, was it?
Well, at first,
second half kickoff. And driven down the field. This is the 7th play of the drive. Here's Jimmy Russell with some room on the left side. He's going to take off and run. He falls down. He knew he was getting ready to get clobbered.
Yeah.
And now they call a penalty.
Wow, that may be excessive celebration.
Well, that's all. It wasn't for the hit. Arkansas Pine Bluff, their first game of the year. Here's a long throw out in the flat. Complete. And Jonathan Summers picks up yards down to about the 15-yard line.
Show some more cheerleaders, man.
Johnson, the lone
You gotta show the cheerleaders mode, man.
Weems. Wing to the right.
He saved himself.
Thrown. Incomplete.
That was
saved
way too
himself.
high. I don't think anybody on the field could jump up and catch that pass.
It's an 88-yarder.
That helps the average.
Yes, it does. As far as yards are concerned. Going to the air again as the middle was wide open. He thought, and it closed very, very quickly. The middle was open for a moment.
And he closed it down. So a good adjustment by FAMU, realizing that they have a scrambling quarterback on their hands.
35-yard field goal by Gomez. The kick is up. Just made it the distance, and it's good. Well, it was a low one, but it cleared the uprights, and that's all that matters. So Bethune puts 3 more points on the board. Second possession, Bethune playing on their first possession. Every other time the teams have been in some type of a scoring position. That's why we have the points we have. Onside kick.
Bethune-Cookman's ball.
And I think Bethune may have come up with it. Let's see.
Great call by Coach Wyatt.
Yes, indeed.
Yep, ball went 10 yards. The kicker recovered it.
The onside kick is recovered by Cortez. Russell, hands off. And it's Rodney Johnson. Rodney came into today's game. Here's Jimmy Russell. Weems at the 40. Weems down at the 34-yard line. On the reception, 1st and 10. Bethune-Cookman College against Florida Atlantic for 124 yards.
Wow.
So he's a big-time player in big-time games.
No!
I think Florida A&M has it. His
No,
arm
big
was
mistake.
up in the air. Was it going forward? Chris Chanel.
And y'all just did recovered the onside kick.
You can capitalize. Was the arm going forward? No, it wasn't.
He took a shot right there.
But he didn't dislocate his shoulder there.
Y'all just got the
He's not a
onside
big
kick.
guy. He's only a freshman, so remember, physically he's not mature as some of these other guys, so he's not a real big guy. You could tell. That's just getting...
And 10, their first possession of the second half. And it doesn't come. It comes with under 8 minutes to go. So that means Bethune held the ball 7 minutes in the third quarter here. 7 minutes before FAMU ever touched the ball.
Either run the ball or run some deeper routes. So see what the adjustment that FAMU will make.
Slow sprint out to the left. Pass down the sideline. Incomplete. Good defense on the play.
And 2-3 playing good ball too, though.
1998 in this contest. 7:22 to go. There's the out and up. Kaiser.
Oh! That boy Kaiser again.
That's 5 touchdowns by Doherty. So that record,
67 yards.
Damn. That boy Kaiser out there playing ball.
So, 2nd and goal for Bethune.
And the quarterback, the kicker is making his field goal.
Russell, I'll tell you, he's like a magician back there. As Green had to make the stop.
he's pressing all the right.
And the pitch.
Oh. Okay, here we go.
6 points, touchdown.
Here we go.
And this one goes to Xavier Butler. That is only his second rushing touchdown of the season.
And his play is all Jimmy Russell. Once again, you said he's a magician. He makes the right read. He takes the big hit, but he does pitch and gets the ball out there. And they're able to score easily with Xavier Butler. But trust me, Charles.
No, it isn't. I'll tell you in a minute. Here's a handoff.
Okay.
Well, I tell you, it's going to take a true Bethune-Cookman diehard fan to know the answer to that.
That was a point, which put him 2 spots up in the Rattler all-time career rushing list. Here's Ben Doherty wide open. He has it complete to Morgan. And Morgan out of bounds on the far sideline, right at the first down marker. Let's see, he's about a yard. He's got a full house backfield. Gives it to Sharp. Sharp, plenty of room for the first down. Sharp takes it down to the 36-yard line. Here's they did it for the Classic. Now in Orlando, they're 2-5. The series started in 1925 and 28th meeting. Here we go.
We out. We out. Okay.
Touchdown.
It's open. It's open on ain't up.
Rashard Pompey. His 6th rushing touchdown this year.
Okay.
And actually, that will count productive on and off the field. Student athlete, with student becoming poor athletes.
Yeah, he out there.
That's always great. Student and also productive.
Ricky Williams trying that left side.
Oh, Lord. Not another one. Not another one. Not another one.
What a move. Great comeback. He'll be caught from behind, though. He will not get away from number 3. And that is Will Judson, who's a pretty good returner.
Another one is great.
At the 20-yard line of Florida A&M. The pitch to Weems. He has some room on the outside.
Oh, come on.
Great block on the outside. Knocked out of bounds at the 4, first and goal.
Damn.
These Wildcats are tough. There's no quitting these guys. They come right back. They just need 1 or 2 turnovers, stops or something by the defense. Doing the 4 wideouts, and he's been catching a lot of passes.
He a sophomore.
That's the second time he's run the ball. Good for 35.
Uh-oh.
Coming to the opposite side.
Oh!
Touchdown.
Oh, damn. And he got hurt. No, get up. Please get up. Get up. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Doherty has his team set. Gives the ball off.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no.
Breaks another tackle. Gets out of bounds on a first down in front of the Bethune bench. Rashard Pompey, who has 50. Here's a handoff again. Not much running room there. You know, we were talking about the 1AA playoffs. We already know that Hampton is going to represent the MEAC in the tournament, the 1AA playoffs. It's just a matter of who they'll play. They'll over A&T 34-28.
Okay, shout out Hampton.
Charlotte gives them an opportunity. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, there's a Sharp. He almost fumbled that football, but he got the first down to the 30-yard line.
Yes, he did. And that's what they need. They need a turnover. Bethune-Cookman is playing tough defense.
Here's Sharp again, trying to turn to right corner. Sharp down to about the 35, make it the 26-yard line. Gain of about 5. It'll be second down, and
that BCC is going to score every time they score.
Yeah, don't score too quickly. May come back to haunt you. Doherty.
Oh!
Great defense downfield. Who got the head in there?
That looked like
quarterback.
Nah, he dropped that. It like his chest.
Real well this year too.
And that was Kaiser too. Damn, that looked like hit right in his chest.
That's the most important thing.
That's crazy.
Bullet Bob Hayes.
Oh man. Gorham. You talk about some people who, or I should say, Pompey, you know.
Man.
And FAMU won that one. Knocked away defensively.
Good defensive play, getting that ball out by Bethune-Cookman.
Out to 3 turnovers by Bethune-Cookman. leading to 15 FAMU points.
Good defense.
No flag. 4th down. Summers on the defense.
The defensive backs of Bethune.
8-ball game.
Lord mercy.
This drive started at their own
That's
20.
a far field goal.
High snap. Kick is up, almost blocked. And it is no good.
It's a good try.
If y'all see he's 0-5 coming into this game, why y'all keep kicking him?
Pass out in the flat.
I thought they were about to do the hook and ladder.
It's almost like a counter pass. Throws it out in the flat, and the receiver comes back.
It looked like he was about to do a hook and ladder.
Summers on the reception. Russell on the option, pitch back to Weems. He gets a little breathing room on this near sideline and stays in bounds and gets up to the 31-yard line and gets a first down. So Eric Weems continues
there, so he's a very good player.
Russell, plenty of time.
Oh, no.
Summers is out of bounds.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Oh, they call it a catch?
They gave it to him?
They must have called that a catch.
Wow, and that's great adjustment by Summers. Staying in bounds, apparently keeping 1 foot in bounds and making the adjustment here, a complete 360. Let's see.
Oh, he's out.
He was not in bounds.
Oh, he's
that
out.
Left foot looked real close to being in bounds. The referee had a great view.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, that's not a
Look
catch.
at the left foot, Charlie. That one
Yeah,
right there.
that's not a
like
catch.
it's out of bounds.
Not a catch.
He tiptoed it.
That looked like it was out of bounds to me. He's a receiver.
And they gave it to him. That's crazy. And they gave it to him.
There's a missed tackle.
Whoa.
Weems
They gave it to him, and it wasn't a catch.
Real
That's
tough
crazy.
runner. I mean, he's the leading rusher, so you know he can run after the catch.
The previous play was 35 yards, and they had a 15-yarder. So there's 50 yards between those two plays. They got him all the way down to the 19-yard line.
Playbook.
Well, it's your last game of your season. If you're Bethune-Cookman, you may as well let it all hang out. Here's Butler, who has 2 touchdowns, and we'll see if he got the first.
It's 4th. Yeah, 4th down.
Russell.
That's the first.
Rodney Johnson looks like he has it with room to spare. The 2 teams combined for over 1,000 yards. I should say FAMU, not Bethune, but FAMU. Here's a reverse.
Option reverse. Empty the playbook.
Hey.
Easily. Easy. Jonathan Summers with an 8-yard run.
Coach Wyatt is emptying the playbook. They're running every play that's coming back. Every time FAMU tries to put this game away.
We have a flag. I don't know if that's excessive celebration or not. But here's Summers.
Excessive celebration for what?
30 receiving shuffle pass, which counted as
I'm about to say,
touchdown
damn.
pass from almost 40 yards, so he's been real productive.
Ben Doherty, who already has 5 touchdown passes, still in a quarterback to mix up in the backfield with a quarterback and Pompey ran into each other.
Terrible.
And the defense was right there to make sure they didn't go any further.
Yeah, family, y'all letting them come back like this?
And as you see, Doherty working from the shotgun right now. Here he is, hands off, and he's going to keep the ball. And nothing doing for him that time. That's a 2nd and 16 play. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd down for FAMU. Sprinting out to the left, trying to get some running room, still on his feet. Flag is down. Now we may probably have holding down there by probably number 78.
Holding?
Probably Dan Parrish. 6 touchdowns for Doherty.
Yeah, they both throwing the hell out the ball.
Here in the Florida Classic.
They fake the blitz and back off.
They keep the ball on the ground. You think they're being too conservative?
Too conservative. This guy has thrown for 6 touchdown passes. Have changed today. Back up to you.
Oh, damn, that was 4th down?
Russell has his team poised 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. They have scored every time they've had the ball here in the second half, and they're still on their feet. Here's Rodney Johnson with a 1st down into FAMU territory at the 46-yard line. Rodney Johnson running well, fumbled once, and then 3 straight touchdowns that put them within 7 of Florida A&M. Here's Rodney Johnson again. Rodney cuts it back and gets another first down to the 29.
This offense has been on fire since Jimmy Johnson just came.
They really can.
Especially when you're going from chasing down the quarterback to also playing the option. That's extremely hard.
Rodney Johnson again. They keep him pretty much in check that time.
I tell you what, they're set up for the play action in this third game.
And it would keep them at 2 games
70
over
yards
500
and 12
for the
carries.
season.
I like it.
Here's Rodney Johnson again. It's the Rodney Johnson show.
Money right now.
You don't fix it if it ain't broke, Charlie.
He getting money on his drive right now.
So Rodney has carried the ball just about every play on this drive. This will be the 5th play of the drive coming up. Carries for Rodney.
Now the big guys up from Bethune-Cookman, excellent job. I mean, he's not getting touched until he gets into the secondary past the linebacker.
Both teams with 25 first downs, and there you go, the back option, and here's the touchdown. Great call.
Hell of a read, dog. I like it.
They're 1 point away from tying it.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Can make the determination. Jimmy Russell.
For Rodney Johnson, he carried the ball the last 5 times. Jimmy Russell with that speed is able to turn the corner, duck his head, and get into the end zone.
To tie it, the kick is up. It is
Got
good.
It. Okay.
52 all.
They got a game,
We've
baby.
got a new
Okay.
record. Points scored in this game, 104 points, 52 apiece.
You get a W, it tastes good.
Doherty throws incomplete.
Okay.
And now the momentum is big time with the Wildcats. And FAMU has been.
Yeah, Bethune got the momentum now.
2nd down, 10.
Hey.
Oh! They're gonna throw the flag.
Oh my!
Morgan,
what?
the intended receiver. Summers' brother, has had a pretty good day. And here's Larry's been a pretty good
That's
day on
kind
the
of
defensive side of the ball.
That's kind of a wild call.
Yeah, both of those brothers extremely good players.
That's
and
crazy.
remember, one of the
That's
biggest
crazy.
scoring drives for Bethune or for 4 points. 1st and 10.
Whoa! Give me here.
Got him.
Coming in with the big sack. Travis Rowland coming up.
And you're going to have to make a play.
1,081 yards between the 2 teams today. Doherty, incomplete.
Great coverage downfield.
4th down, or is it 3rd down?
Third down.
Third down. You know, we talked about the fact
He's going to make the quarterback beat him.
3rd and 17, 8 of 14 in 3rd down conversions for FAMU today. Doherty throws it down the middle.
Double cover.
Oh, he caught
For
that.
first down.
Okay, I like it.
Big
Okay.
catch for Ron Wright.
The little.
Doherty.
They're coming with the blitz again.
Oh.
And he picks up yardage back to the line of scrimmage because he would have lost yards had he not gotten back to
Miami, Florida. So keep an eye
They're
on
looking
that.
at speed.
Uh-oh.
Secondary
3 minutes left.
speed is what they're looking at.
Ooh.
This is a first down to the 23-yard
come
line
here.
of Bethune-Cookman. And on the end
Okay.
pattern,
Uh-oh.
and Kaiser, who's had a big day also, that's his 6th catch.
Here we go. Man coverage with 1 safety.
And the blitz. He has time. He's going to be.
Oh.
What a hit.
He's sacked back.
He got the ball back. He got the ball back, but sheesh, get hit.
They
Way
came
to
with
get there.
everything.
Way
They
to
brought
get
the
there.
safety
Okay.
blitz. But they changed it to 3rd down.
It was a penalty. Remember, the play never ran. They whistled the ball dead.
Ooh, good play. Good play, 2-3. 2-3 is out there playing ball. I like it.
Pass intended for Parrish again.
2-3 is playing.
Biggest 3rd down play of the game for the Rattlers.
Corner blitz.
Here
Yup.
they come. He lets it go.
Yup. Corner.
Intercepted.
That corner blitz. Uh-oh.
He's coming back.
That's Nick Collins, too. That's Nick Collins, too. Oh. Oh, no.
Nick
Oh.
Collins out of bounds.
Nick Collins.
Let's go.
Of all people, If that's the man that intercepted, that's his 6th INT of the year.
And you're talking about the heir apparent and the speed.
They stepped out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
That's
But
crazy.
it's the first turnover of the game.
Oh,
The left foot went out of bounds right at the 8.
that's
Position
big.
right there to mark
That's
the
big.
spot.
That's crazy. Okay.
Doherty, man, we talked about his 26 sacks out a year. I mean, they blitzed him the whole fourth quarter. And if it wasn't for those
crazy.
orange jerseys, you can see just how dirty.
So they're a long way away. They're at their only own 8. They're 92 yards away.
Are they going for the
But
overtime?
They have to get there.
They're playing
Now
for
remember
overtime?
the overtime rule. If you score, the college overtime rule is to the far near side, all the way at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, I get it first. Oh! Oh, boy.
Back at the 2-yard
Whoa.
line. Remember, Bethune has no more timeouts left. Now FAMU is going to spend a timeout. Green. Summers is out there also. And they play action. Looking for Wayne.
Lord.
He's covered. Now the quarterback is going to take off and run. He will not get to the first
Uh-oh.
down. He's dropped at the 10-yard line with
Gotta
a
punt
minute,
it.
5
Gotta
seconds
punt
to
it.
go to bring up a punting situation. And now
Okay.
that Bethune has punted.
Oh, high snap.
And he just gets it away.
Great punt.
Just
Hang
gets
time.
it away. And it goes out of bounds.
Okay.
Let's see where they mark it out of bounds.
Walking.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
He's still walking. Doherty.
Whoa.
Pressure.
Whoa.
Good speed.
Boy, look at the speed of
Oh,
that young
boy.
man. We talked about him just a moment ago.
Come on now.
2nd and 12. No
Uh-oh.
timeouts remaining for either team. Doherty straight up the gut.
Dude,
And he's brought
that's
down.
a great tackle.
26 seconds to
That's
go.
a great
Travis
tackle.
Rowland. If he misses that tackle, he
That
gets
is a
scored.
great tackle. Oh, my goodness.
Clock still running. 3rd down. 11.
Pressure once again.
Oh.
Sack. 4th down.
We go to overtime, Charlie.
He out of field. Yep, he's out of field goal
Played
range.
again? No, that's big number 99 with the stop
Come on.
the defensive side of the ball. Alex Saunders. Wow.
Uh-oh.
That was a great defensive possession.
Yes, sir.
So Bethune Cookman,
Overtime.
well, that's the end of that. At the 25, we're in overtime. Ben Montgomery. Ben Montgomery's a former NFL referee. Ben Doherty.
All those names in your head, Charlie.
Yes, indeed. And he
On Ben Doherty. And now they're bringing an extra guy to block, which is a good idea by FAMU.
Here they come. He gets it away, has it complete. And out of bounds, shy of the first down, is Rod Miller.
That the FAMU Rattlers are upset against. If they lose this game, it'll be 3 in a row to the Wildcats.
Right. Here's Sharp trying to get to the first down marker. I don't think he got there. He's about a yard or half a yard shy. That was a 3rd and 2. He got maybe 1.5. It'll bring up a 4th.
At this point, with the kicker that you have no choice, really.
Doherty, the
down.
quarterback, he keeps it, gets it.
It's down.
First down, Florida A&M. So down to the 15 from the shotgun. Doherty works, rolling left, throws into the corner.
Oh!
What a great goal out of bounds. Kaiser.
Hey, that
came
boy
up with the
Kaiser
catch,
is
but
nice.
he didn't have a foot down.
Come on, man. That
when
boy
he made
Kaiser is nice.
contact.
Nick Collins playing safety in the beginning of the game. Now he's going to corner.
I'll tell you,
a great job.
The post is open. That's interference.
Good play.
No flag.
Good play. Good play,
Did you
2-3.
think so?
It was close.
That 2-3 is playing ball out there.
Throw a
You
ticky
hear
tack
me?
foul and let him go at it.
3rd down. 3rd and 10.
Ooh.
Oh, there's the
Oh,
There's a flag, and we got a reception.
no.
And And the reception is to
Close to the first down.
Jerron Miller. Well, it's a 15-yarder.
Play clock.
Oh, mix up in the backfield.
Oh, no.
Quarterback still
Oh.
on his feet. And he gets it down to
Oh,
the
I
2-yard
thought
line.
boy,
That was a mix-up,
I
but
thought
he
he was
still
gonna
made
score.
something out of nothing.
Well, you had the
I thought he
running
was gonna
back
score for real.
trying to call timeout because he saw the play clock going to 0. Quarterback realizing you only get one timeout.
Sharp has it. Sharp stopped by
Bubble.
Ball's on the ground. Bethune has it. The same man that got the penalty called on him comes up with the football. That's Al Herbert. He has a kickoff return, 95 yards for a touchdown. And now he comes up with a big Bethune's first possession of the overtime. They've never won 3 straight games in this series.
Wow.
They're trying to break that mold today. Here's the quarterback, Russell.
2 hands on the ball.
Jimmy
Don't
Russell
fumble,
down
boy, don't
inside the
fumble.
20 to about the 16-17.
Wow.
Where it'll be 2nd down and 2.
Next year's game.
That's crazy.
Here's the option back to the
Don't
right
fumble.
side for the first down.
Just don't fumble, please.
And that's all they were trying to do is get that first down. And there's a young man who scored a pair of touchdowns already to record for Billy Joe since coming to Bethune. But he had the toughest schedule in the nation, Division I AA. Jimmy Russell brought down with a loss back across the 15 to the 16.
Right here, you don't want to turn over, of course, but you don't want any negative plays. You want to make this fit.
Being lost the first meeting that he faced him in 1994. Straight ahead. Touchdown.
That's game.
It's over. Rodney Johnson. He finally got into the end zone.
He deserved it because he's been.
Hey,
That's 3 wins in a
whoa,
row.
whoa, 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 whoa. I ain't even winding that back all game this game. Quarter, and she threw it.
That's 3 wins in a row by Bethune for the first time ever. in his-
That's crazy. That was insane. That was a good game. Very, very good game. That was a very, very good game. Wow. That was absolutely crazy. Nick Collins all over the field. Dog, that was a crazy ass game, bro. Both quarterbacks went crazy. Both defenses and Spurs was playing good, but yo, that was a very good game. And I can't wait to watch more of this. Very exciting. Listen, if y'all want to give me any more games that we could watch before the season starts, I will gladly watch them. But until then, man, listen, I appreciate y'all for watching. For those of y'all that stopped by to watch, and I'll see y'all next week with another game.